Children don't just grow every day. They are growing every hour of every day, and what they are doing during these hours is important for their development. To provide guidance as to what makes up a healthy day, Canada has created new 24-hour movement guidelines for the early years that encourage a healthy balance between physical activity, sedentary behavior, and sleep. There are many benefits for infants, toddlers, and preschoolers when they have sufficient physical activity, high-quality sedentary behavior, and sufficient sleep. Their brains are more active, which among other things leads to faster language development, increased self-confidence, and better mental health. Their bodies tend to be healthier, social skills such as cooperation improve, and they are better able to manage their emotions. These guidelines represent a new perspective on child development based on the best available evidence from experts in the field. For infants under 1 year old, a healthy 24 hours includes physical activity several times a day in a variety of ways, particularly through floor-based play. Infants that are not yet crawling should have at least 30 minutes of tummy time spread throughout the day. Not being restrained more than 1 hour at a time, such as in a stroller or high chair. Screen time is not recommended. When sedentary, an interactive activity like reading and storytelling with a caregiver is encouraged. Infants that are 0 to 3 months old should get 14 to 17 hours of good quality sleep, including naps, while infants that are 4 to 11 months old should get 12 to 16 hours. For toddlers that are 1 to 2 years old, a healthy 24 hours includes at least 180 minutes of physical activity at any intensity spread throughout the day, including some energetic play, and more is always better. Not being restrained more than 1 hour at a time, as well as not sitting for extended periods. For toddlers under 2 years, screen time is not recommended. For toddlers that are 2 years old, screen time should be no more than 1 hour. When sedentary, an interactive activity like reading and storytelling with a caregiver is encouraged. At this age, consistent bedtimes and wake-up times should be established that ensure the child is getting 11 to 14 hours of good quality sleep, including naps. For preschoolers that are 3 to 4 years old, a healthy 24 hours includes at least 180 minutes of physical activities spread throughout the day, of which at least 60 minutes should be energetic play. Not being restrained more than 1 hour at a time, as well as not sitting for extended periods. Screen time should be limited to no more than 1 hour. When sedentary, an interactive activity like reading and storytelling with a caregiver is encouraged. At 3 to 4 years old, children should be getting 10 to 13 hours of quality sleep, which may include a nap, with consistent bedtimes and wake-up times. At any age, it is strongly recommended that screen time and restraint time be replaced with additional energetic play, preferably outdoors, whenever possible. Child care providers are in a unique position to help promote the new movement guidelines. For example, by restricting screen time and encouraging active play during the day, but also in educating parents and carers about the guidelines. At times, it may seem challenging to stick to these guidelines, but given the proven benefits to a child's development, a progressive adjustment towards achieving them is recommended. By working in partnership, we can help our youngest generation build the best day possible.